Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Doing a little check-in for you. I've been gone for, I don't know, 6 days or something. Let's see, it would have been sometime Wednesday, last Wednesday, and this is Tuesday, so basically 7 days. I sitting there in Georgia, putting a load on. We can run up to Wisconsin. Yay, Wisconsin. I have a pretty good time off. Let's see. Wednesday, we had to deliver a load, so I stopped by and picked up Mama. She rode with me, we delivered one. Came to the house, had a little bit of work to do. Had somebody who was wanting to see my property. So, took them on a little tour of my property and visited with them for a spell. Visited with my guy that has been doing the grade work. So yeah, it was a pretty good day overall. A little aggravated that they wanted me to go. I got my window down, can you tell? But a little aggravated they wanted me to deliver that load Wednesday. But it worked out for the best anyway. Cause I went ahead and took Monday off. Ow. I wounded myself. Actually, a little 11-year-old boy got me. But I wound up taking yesterday off, do some other paperwork or do some other work, personal stuff I needed to do anyway. So it all worked out pretty good. Let's see, went over to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, my wife's brother. Went to their house for Thanksgiving Day. They wanted the wife to make a couple of her cheesecakes that she makes. And I tried to get in there to help her with a little bit of them. She snapped, growled, and I wouldn't set my fat ass down and watch TV. Had a show her. So she did that Thursday morning. So then we eased on over there and spent quite a bit of time at their place until football started coming on. I don't do football. Don't do NASCAR. Don't do basketball. Don't do hockey. I don't watch golf or pool. I don't do the fishing. No. I don't do none of that stuff, folks. Only way I watch anything like that is if it's involved in a movie that I might watch. But other than that, I don't do any of them sports. I never have. Don't plan on it. I didn't play in sports. Didn't learn them. Couldn't tell you most of the rules about any of them. And don't care to learn the rules to them. I got a brother that can quote you all kinds of stipulations about NASCAR. Oh wow. I know tons of people that can quote you statistics about football players. Oh boy. That ain't me. So we hung around till then. During the course of the conversation, found out that, alright, let's see here. It's the wife's brother's sister-in-law. Now, whatever that makes her. I know she's a damn good kid. She's 30-something, early 30s. Damn good kid. I enjoy harassing. Damn, driver. Woo! You found the dock. There's a building behind us. Did y'all hear that? Now this boy, we checked in same time. Well, there's two different check-ins. We checked in at the main gate. He was already there. So he checked in and left. We had to drive all the way around the plant, big plant. I come in back here to the second check-in, and there he is. So I was teasing him a little bit. And we both got The old boy told between 74 and 77, whatever doors are open, take it. Now when the guy first walked up, I told him he's first, let that youngin' go. And he's like, it don't matter, he's both gonna go get in the door and wait a while. Okay. So when we came out, I busted both my doors open. I'd already swept out my trailer. Did that Wednesday, despite ready to get home. Folks, if you're a truck driver and you get your trailer empty, guess what? Sweep the damn thing out. You know, if there's any kind of dirt in there, you don't know where you're going next, sweep it out. It might help you like it did me today. He had to sweep his out. I opened my doors and backed into it, and I took the easiest door, I ain't gonna lie. So, he wound up with the roughest door and whatnot. But anyhow. But anyway, found out the little sister-in-law, they was going to go over to her place and build some privacy fence. She's recently acquired a small lot, and some of the family up there has been helping her get it cleaned up, cleaned off. It had a burnt trailer on it, so they've been cleaning it all up. And she was going to get a privacy fence because a couple of her neighbors, their place is nasty. And I told them, I'll give you one day. What day do you want? Friday or Saturday? And I'm putting his window up because he's sitting over there idling. So, and the old boy that's helping her the most, her brother-in-law, my brother-in-law, he says Saturday. Says Friday we're going to be burying posts and stuff, and rather use you for helping get the fence up. Okay. So Saturday went over there and got the fence up. I enjoyed it. I can't do near as much as I used to. Not we, because I didn't plan the fence. I didn't put together material list, none of that. A guy named Willie, the one that was cutting on that tree, he's helped our family on several different projects. He lives right down there by my brother-in-law, and they're damn good friends. So he winds up helping several of us, and we became friends. I bust his chops every time I can. But Willie had planned everything. And I told him, you know, now they know I used to own a remodeling business and landscaping and all that. And I said, you ain't got to worry about me coming in and trying to take over the job. On a deal like this, there needs to be one boss. One person with one plan that tells everybody else this is how this job's going. I said, I'll be a quiet little laborer. Well, okay, I'll be a little laborer. I don't do quiet well. I enjoyed it. He had a rot board down on the bottom and a 2x4 nailer down there. I found out that this old fat man cannot stand on his head and do those anymore. You know, screw them in. So I told him, y'all do them and I'll work on next two. So I started helping run the top nailer and the middle nailer. And we got them down a little ways. A couple of the kids and whatnot was starting on the boards on the pickets because it was a 6-foot picket. And after we got those almost halfway, I backed up with Lacey. Lacey's the girl that owns the property. And we took off rocking and rolling with them rascals. She was on my left side. We had I had one of the little boys, dadgummit, I can't think of his name now. I think it was Cody. I don't remember. But me and that boy ran it quite a ways. And then after Lacey went and got lunch and stuff, that youngin' started burning out, which at 11, gee, go figure. So at that point, me and Lacey took off with it. we rocked out. You know, she'd slap one up, double check her level. We had only been checking them every 4 to 6, and she'd got the level in her hand anyway, so she'd slap them up and automatically check them, and I'd put 2 screws in them and we'd keep rocking. Every once in a while I'd have put 3 just to keep them straight. You know, one had a twist or a gap or whatever. Then 2 guys, Joe and Willie, that was running the nailers, they got to the end, and they went way down behind us, and each board actually needed 6 screws, and I was only doing 2, maybe 3. So they started coming up behind us and putting the rest of the screws in. It was a really good time, a little harassment. We had a 11-year-old boy who was the hardest worker of the kids. Then we had like 2 boys that was 14 or so. Worst damn workers I've seen in a long time. One of them was Lacey's son. And if y'all ain't figured out by now, I don't sugarcoat stuff well. And I was in them boys' butts a couple different times. And Lacey's boy, he got mouthy with me a couple times. And I didn't do a whole lot, just spoke. But she started telling him, you keep talking to Papa Joe like that, I mean, you're going to have a talking behind the woodshed. Which she don't do that a whole lot often, but enough that the boy should have heeded her warning, and he didn't, and he kept getting mouthy, and finally Mama took him behind the Suburban. And he started that shit, well, he hurt my feelings. Wrong thing to say around me. Have y'all figured that out? And I'm like, we got a street full of riders that had their feelings hurt because Trump got elected. You sissy. And his mama walked up there making fun of him too. You got your feelings hurt because he told you that you ain't working worth a damn? Well, he said I wasn't worth a damn. No, he said you wasn't working worth a damn. Get your head out of your ass, quit playing, and let's do some work. You know? But other than that, it was fun. And we knocked it out. They thought we was going to be there all day. We was there about 5 hours. And it was 150 foot. So they got about another 100 foot they want to do. And I told them I would do my best to be on the road. So I kept trying to get them to fire me or run me off or something. They wouldn't do it. But overall, it was good times. I enjoy a little bit of work like that once in a while. You know, good camaraderie. The old boy that's been doing the grade work in my place, he's all done. I showed you a video of it. I did a video of it. Showed you a little bit of the pond. And we're supposed to get quite a bit of rain this week. The pond actually has quite a bit of water in it for what was in it for the first video. Now, I don't know how good that all turns out on your computers and phones and whatever you're using. I'm happy with it. I hope we do get some good rain this week. I am looking forward, or over the next couple months, I hope we have a wet winter down here so that pond will fill up. I'm not going to be putting fish in it right away. Good, he turned that off. But eventually it will get fish. I thought I had a guy that wanted to buy it, and he kind of backwatered on me. I don't blame him. He was an older gentleman, and you're going to get beefs and stuff. I'm putting my window back down. He spoke with his sons, and he was wanting to buy it for investment property. And he was offering me enough. I was going to let it go quick, fast, and in a hurry. And his boys told him, no, don't do that, Daddy. You know, we can help you do something else better. So, But I guarantee you, somebody offered me more than I'd stand, I'll sell in a heartbeat. So, any of y'all wants the property? Want a little farm in Texas? I'll set you up. Yesterday had a little bit of business to take care of, help Mom out. The thing with these trucking companies is every so often you have to remind them that a truck driver actually needs some time off during real business hours. They all get hung up on this 34-hour restart or the holiday weekend and all this stuff, and they forget that we are humans with lives, and our wives can't just take care of everything. Sometimes we have to be off work. I hope y'all are enjoying that hair blowing there. It's showing you I do have hair. See, it ain't all just bald. But yeah, I had a little bit of running around to do with her yesterday, knock a little bit of stuff off, give her some help with stuff. No, she didn't come back out with me. She's staying at home. Got a little bit of stuff to knock out. So it is what it is. Well, that's what I've been doing, and I'll make another video here in a few minutes. I want to give you a little update on my political thoughts. So, you know, check that one out if you want. Now you've got a gist of what's going on with Papa Joe, and I'm getting ready to go to Wisconsin, the cheese state. Maybe I'll get some cheese. Y'all enjoy. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. You have a blessed afternoon.